You're a silly girl. Somebody sees that because that's a pretty face.
She loves that piece of paper. So nice. Oh my goodness, she really likes it. So I don't think I will buy her any more toys. She's got so many. I'm just going to end up putting them in the basket. And she doesn't really play with them that much. I think she has one or two favorite things. There's a little teeny mouse. A fake one, a toy mouse, I should say. She doesn't have a mouse. They say that that's good protein, but I can't do that. I can't bring a little mouse in the house and let her kill it. That's, no. Now if one gets in the house and she catches it, fortunately she's got all her shots, so I just don't want a big rat coming in. She'd probably kill it, but I'd be screaming. I'd be not banging on the manager's door, help me! Because I don't have their phone number. Help me! There's a dead rat in the house! If they get the supervisor or something. No, thank you. So she's going to be just eating Fancy Feast or Tiki Cat. That'll be her protein. Oh boy. Someone likes the paper. All kinds of good smells. You like that? Yeah. Oh, you like that? Huh? What's that? What's out there? What's that? No, I think she's bored with it now. We'll go to recycle. Oh, please don't go in the bathroom again. It's so warm in there. And I'm tired of standing. Oh, what happened? Did that paper have some dust on it or something? Fine. Oh boy, somebody missed a good shot of that. Whoever left, they just missed it, you know. You snooze, you lose. You miss magic moments like this. Here's Fracky. Oh, where is she going? Can you see her? Oh, she's so small. Oh, she's going back to the bedroom. It's so hot in here, but she'll go in there in the corner. Where are you going? Oh no. Wait a minute. Come back. Are you going to chase Frack? Don't do that. Don't chase her. Come back here. No. Oh, she's sniffing my brand new water. I just got it today. So I'm ready for the tropical storms, everybody, or tropical depression. It depends on what happens. But I'm so prepared because I was running low on water. That's my other class. But I don't like waiting until I'm completely out. I used to do that. I still do it sometimes. But I like to go ahead and make sure I have extra. Some people, they get backup. Actually, one time I got 2 packs of that because a neighbor said that her husband hadn't ordered anything and they didn't have any water. But apparently the next day he ordered water, so she didn't need it. But I had 2 packs, so it lasted a while. Because I don't drink as much water as I should though. But I also, when I drink this bottle of water, the cats drink it too. It's like whatever I drink, they drink. So if I was drinking nothing but tap water, I'd probably give them tap water, but I don't like tap water. I don't drink hardly any, except in the coffee, because I can't stand the taste unless there was a bottled water shortage. It's either that or go thirsty. Go thirsty? That sounds like, where is she? What Hi. What are you doing? See, here's my water. I couldn't lift it. Well, I had it delivered because I don't have a car, so I'm not going on the bus with that, even with the cart, because you have to lift it up. Some people say just go on the bus, but when you have something heavy and you have to lift it up to take it on the bus, it's heavy. Heavy, heavy. It's all my paraphernalia. Sometimes I don't put up stuff. How about you guys? I have stuff. It's like my purse and my hat, because when I came home from the pet store, I was just so tired. I just fed the cats and grabbed something to drink before I did the live, because I just felt almost overtaken by the heat. I mean, I started wheezing a little bit and stuff, and so I said that's not good. So I had to rest a little bit, and so I didn't ever put up my purse. But it's a little bit messy right here, so. And then I have my Avon catalogs, and I don't know where else to put them exactly, so I just leave them out. And no one really visits me that much. No one comes in. Well, someone came over and dropped off something, but they didn't come in because they have to go to work, so. And she's bought stuff from me from Avon before, but she only likes the candles. She doesn't buy the makeup or anything. I even give her samples of stuff, perfume and things, but she buys just the candles. Not this time though, but that's okay. Maybe, I think she still had a candle left. Maybe she's cutting down on spending. I don't know, but there are new candles. Maybe it's not her type of scent. Because one time it took them 2 months before they came out with some new scents, so, but, you know, I don't like to be a pushy salesperson. I'm not a man, saleswoman, salesperson. What happened is all the music gone, all the music's gone that I put on my playlist. I don't know what she's looking. See, here's her flower. She's not paying any attention to it. Tell the time. Oh, here it is. 25 minutes. Oh, she's trying to play with the purse. She's like not sure about it. It's okay. It's not gonna grab you. She's really careful. See, don't get me. Okay, here's all my paraphernalia. My notepad, my water, my tea, and my book. Usually it's neater than this, but it's, and my inhaler, my glasses. Oh, here's this. I don't know why I put this here. I just left it. I didn't even put it back. I usually put it on my table. So I do that. I get a little lax, and then I have to straighten up again. Well, she's back over here. 45. Daisy. I told her. You guys ever do stuff while you're live streaming and no one's in the chat? No one's chatting? Sometimes that happens to me, like up to a little while in the chat, so I just sit there and watch the screen and wait for someone to chat, but I thought, well, I could always make lunch or heat it up. I don't always make lunch. I got something today. What was it? Amy's Garden. It's supposed to be some chili con carne. You just might as put it in the toaster. How did it say in the toaster? I don't know why, but it doesn't work. And I didn't tell the landlord about this. It was included. I don't know. I didn't tell her. Oh, it's Amy's chili. See, here it is. It looks good, huh? I think Daisy likes it. Sniff, sniff. I just heat that up. Yes, you can use the toaster. Oh, you have to put the oven safe. Alrighty. You won't do that. Something to save my life. So I can go back. Oh no! My glass. That's good. See if I can move that one. Microwave safe. Engine up. Daisy, get that for me. It just fell out. I need to get some glue. Where'd it go? us a blank space. We don't want a blank space. We want kitties. We want to see the kitty cats. Here we go. There we go. Whoops. Oh, that's not right. That's better. Oh, Daisy with Daisy. What are you doing? I don't know what she's doing. Are you just gonna sit there? That's what cats do best. They sit and relax and sniff. Pretty Daisy, what you doing? Where you going? Where you going? She's going somewhere. Let me guess. Yes, her favorite spot. Yours and mine. And look here. There we go. There we go. Let's move it over here so we can see it better. Let's move it like so. Oops. Oh, there we go. That's better. So much better. There we go. Then I can rest too. I don't have to hold the phone. Yeah. Well, the morning has turned into afternoon now. So, should I change the title? It was just barely morning. Hanging on. 11:40 something, 42 maybe. Still morning though when I started, so it's daytime. Cats in the daytime. I used to do that when I lived in the apartment downtown, and I got a lot more views, and all my kitties love it, you know. But the same title over and over. I thought this is getting a little redundant. Maybe I should change it up a little bit. You know, where I did cats in the morning, cats in the evening, cats early morning. So I used to do that over there. I used to get up sometimes late at night. I couldn't sleep anymore, so I would do a live. Or sometimes I never went to sleep, so I just stayed up and did a live. So I don't know. Whoever's in here. Oh, is anyone in here? I can't tell because on this app, for some reason, the numbers are in white. So when I'm up against this background, it's up against this background, I can't see what it is. So I can't tell. So you would have to chat. No, I don't think anybody's in here. No, there was. I thought there was 2 people, but I think they left and they didn't chat, so. But I keep talking. I don't know how people do silent live streams. The only time I did it once or twice when I went to bed because I just can't stay quiet. Sometimes I can't. I have to sit and have contemplative thought and think. I don't want to be one of those people where they say, you know, she just won't shut up. I can't get a word in since she won't let me leave because she keeps on. I don't want to be one of those people because I know someone like that. It's like, it just drains you. After a couple hours, you just feel like all your energy's gone. And they segue. You know, you want to get off the phone and they segue. Oh, by the way, And by the way, costs you another hour. So I have to go. I really do. Hello. Hope you are doing well today, beautiful cat. Oh, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Tranquil, unique nature experience. So thank you for coming in. Finally, someone came to chat. Someone else came before you, but they didn't stay long. So I'm glad you're able to come in and say hi and stay for a bit. You know, I don't know how long you can stay, but anything is appreciated. Just to come to see my kitty cat. My other kitty cat is in the bedroom asleep. She likes to sleep not on the bed but on the floor, right in the corner. But my cat Daisy here, she loves to, that's her favorite spot. It's kind of like, I don't know what to call it, curio cabinet, I guess. And she likes to sleep right there on the counter, whatever you want to call it. You can call it whatever you want, right? And she likes it there. When I first moved in, I saw that. When we first came in to clean the place up, before I moved in anyways, I saw that and I thought, Daisy's gonna love it. That's gonna be her favorite spot. And I was right. I said, how did I do that? I guess because I know Daisy. I've had Daisy since she was a little bitty kitten. I have a few videos on this channel. I also have a Facebook page called My Cat Daisy, and it has a lot of videos of her when she was a baby. There's a few here. I don't know if there's one or two here of her when she was little. She was so tiny. She was 1.5 pounds. I have a playlist. I guess after the live stream, I need to put that playlist down. People can see. And sometimes I change the order of the playlist so people can see when she was a baby. So I don't know if you'd like to see that or not, but that's a thought. You see what she looks like. I may do that and just sort it, you know, sort the playlist to where it shows her when she was little. She's cute now, but she was, you know how kittens are, they're really cute. And her ears were so big back then. And she had, the white around her eyes was a little bit lighter. And she kind of had grayish blue eyes back then. Of course, they change as they get older, you know, but she's still a beautiful kitty. She's about 4 years old now. And my cat Frack, I don't know if you've seen her on the videos, you might have. The calico kitty, she's about 16. I don't know, she might be 17 because I don't know when they were born, when Frick and Frack were born. Well, poor Frick, he just, you know, he couldn't make it anymore. He was just getting old and he just wore out. But Frack is still with us, which I'm glad. I hope it'll be later than sooner. Of course, she's slowing down a little bit, and her meows are getting louder, I think because of her age. She might be going into dementia like Frick did. But she's not as loud as Frick. If you ever heard Frick meow, his meows are really loud. And she still eats. She doesn't like gobble up the whole can of food, but she'll end up eating almost all of it by the end of the day. So that's what matters, that she gets something in her. That's, you know, she's about 7 pounds, so I don't think she needs, I think 1 can does it for her. And if I give her a big can, she can't eat the whole thing. So I'm trying to get them more on wet food. They said wet food is better. It gives them more moisture, because the wet food, I looked it up, it's like 85% moisture. And the dry food, no, it's not good. Not much moisture. And they say the cats can get it from water. That's what I've heard, but it says they really need it from their food. They need water too, but they need to get it mostly from their food. And if cats are drinking a lot of water, they might have kidney disease. So, because back in the wild, that's how they, I don't know, I might be talking to someone who already knows, I don't know. You might, back in the wild, that's where they got most of their moisture, is from animals. And they got a little bit of fruits and vegetables from, it sounds gross, but from the digest in the animals, the food that was half digested, so. But Daisy loves like the cat grass and stuff. I think if I actually gave her a mouse a day, she would like it, but I can't do that. Even if, one woman on YouTube actually had a package of mice. I said, where in the world did she get that? And I couldn't do even, because I'm squeamish, and only if it got loose in the house by accident, like it crawled in a crevice or something and she chased it and I couldn't help it, I would be screaming. I said, no. I said, we'll do wet food. I know some people do raw food, but or air dried food, but that's like out of my budget. That's too expensive. It's like ridiculous. It's like $20 for a little bag. I'm like, I can't afford to do that. Especially if you have more than one cat. You don't want to end up going over budget and then you don't have any food to feed. That, you have to give them something. Even if it is just dry food. If you can't afford anything else but that. But then in the long run, it ends up making them sick, so you pay one way or the other. You either pay for better food or you pay for medical bills later on. So I'm trying not to do that. I did get them Fancy Feast today because I just had a little money and I wanted to stretch it out. I sold some on eBay and I'm just waiting for them to release the money. Because when you ship it, you ship it and then you have to still wait for the money to come. It's like on the 12th, but it should have been today, so and then you have to wait a few days, but get them something to hold them over. They have some dry food, and Daisy loves it, but I want to give them wet food, especially, well, Daisy does need it, because they said it helps when they have more moisture. They're not dehydrated. It'll clean out their kidneys and liver and all that good stuff. So, especially like Daisy, I want to catch her early. I don't want to, I only get dry food like if I absolutely had to, Like if I had no money and no food and someone gave me some, hold them over. But Daisy doesn't mind. She's like a kibble food addict. She won't eat a lot of wet food. I'm trying to get her to eat more wet food. And when I don't give her any kibble, she just eats a teeny bit of wet food. And I thought, I don't want her to end up getting malnourished either. So, trying to find out what she likes. But she's been eating more wet food. If I put her on the counter, she jumps up on the counter and then she'll eat some. And then she'll eat some dry. And then she'll eat some wet. So, but they said you can't do that with cats. I don't know if you have any cats or not. But you try and change their diet abruptly, like you take one thing away and give them something new, it won't work. Some cats they'll go on a hunger strike. They just won't eat. But like Frack, if I run out of wet food and I just have the dry, she will eat the dry. She won't go on a hunger strike. Daisy will, sort of. She'll eat like a little bit of wet food, but she'll keep on walking around, meowing and meowing until she gets dry. And I do give her some because what can you do? If she doesn't eat much, she could end up getting sick. They said some cats, which I think she's one of them, will take a long time to get her used to eating, nothing but wet food. And they say that dry food is supposed to be good for the cat's teeth, but they say it's not, because this is a little gross, like when a cat gets sick, you know what I mean? It's not all thoroughly chewed, so it's not working, it's not working for their teeth. Like someone said, it's like saying eating dry cereal is good for your teeth. I said, who wants to live on dry cereal for the rest of their life? Now Daisy, she loves dry kibble. And some people say, oh, well, it's too expensive. I said, well, it's expensive one way or the other. I can't go, all the way to raw food and air dry food. So I'm kind of going in the middle. But I'm not going to the bottom. Where you go to the bottom, which is just dry food exclusively. But Daisy does like some things. I'm trying to find out which things she likes. She's very picky. Like I gave her some Fancy Feast. It's the kind with the broth. It looks more like a stew. And the only one she liked was like shrimp and cod. Oh, she's so fussy with that. But dry food, not so much. She'll eat just about any brand. But the wet food, she's a little more particular. So I'm trying to find out which one she likes. And there's one food I got which was Tiki Cat. They have dry food too, but I got the wet food. And it was like, looks like a chicken stew. I mean, that stuff, Tiki Cat and Weruva, W-E-R-U-V-A, I can't pronounce it. That stuff doesn't smell as strong as Fancy Feast. It doesn't have that strong fishy smell. You can't, if you open it up, some of it looks just like people food. I wouldn't recommend heating up and trying it, but it doesn't have that fishy smell. Like if someone came in, they knew that you opened a can of cat food. That you cannot tell. So I think because it looks more natural, but they said that even the worst kind of wet food is better than the best premium dry food. And they talk about byproducts, and the byproducts are from diseased animals and euthanized and all this stuff. And I'm like, how do they know this stuff? How do they know the byproducts are from that? But I can't remember if it was Tiki Cat. It actually said chicken breast. Can I say that on YouTube? I'm just talking about chicken here. But they didn't say the exact body. That sounds bad. Body parts they were using. Animal parts, we'll say. So, but some are more exact. But they're a lot more expensive. It's like $40 for 24 cans. And I can't afford that. I'm not at that point. I mean, if I could, I would do it. If it's only the best. I want to get them the best. But if it's out of your budget and you'll be, out of food, especially 2 cats. Or you'll be out of food before the month is over and you won't have any money left. It's getting more and then they're hungry for a week. No. You have to, find a way. And I had a wish list, but I don't know. Someone would try to send me something and they said it wouldn't work. I don't know, something about my address. It wasn't verified and I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just didn't mess with it. If I did get the wish list figured out, I have to redo it because it has a lot of dry food. I have to delete all the dry food. But there's someone, I think, what he wanted to just send me some toys. I don't want cat toys, though. I think I'd delete all the toys because I have so many toys. And Daisy wants to play with paper. I don't know if you saw earlier, she was playing with junk mail. I was just waving it around because I was feeling warm. And she just started batting it around, sniffing it. She loves anything that's not toy related. Or she'll hug the wall or, stuff that's not a toy, but she turns it into one. So I said, no more toys for you. I have to take all the toys, they're all over the place, and put them in a basket because it's a mess. And sometimes she'll tip over the basket and she'll pick out what she wants, so I might just let her do that. But there's 1 or 2 that she really, really likes. I wonder what time it is. I have something in the oven, so I need to make sure that I do not go over, it burns. Oh my goodness. And the screen is not frozen, by the way. She's just very still. I can't believe she sleeps through this when I talk, but she does. And I was so rude. I didn't ask you how you're doing today. That is so rude. Sorry about that. I'm usually not rude. I ask people how they're doing, but I didn't today. I don't know what happened. My ruder meter is going up, so if that's you, that's in the chat, unless Tranquil, Unique, Nature, Experience, that's a mouthful. Tranquil, Unique, can I call you Tranquil? Tranquil, Unique, Nature, Experience. I know it's none of my business, and you tell me it's none of my business if you don't want me to tell you anymore, but you ever thought about shortening your channel? That will really help. Because people will remember it more. Like if they want to find your channel, they might forget. Like Tranquil, Unique, Nature, Experience. They might forget. Which one is it? Is it Unique? Unique, Nature, Experience might be good. Because Tranquil, I'm thinking people might have a hard time remembering that. I'm just thinking, that's what I would think. I would forget. Unique, Nature, Experience. Or, because I don't know, I forgot. You do all different kinds of animals, so it might. Oh, I got a telemarketer trying to call me. I'll let it go. Have you ever answered the phone during a live stream? I don't know if you've done that. I did answer one time, and I checked the replay, and you could hear the conversation a little bit. But if someone calls me, I may not answer during a live stream. I'm doing well, except for the heat. Just call me Tranquil. Okay. Okay, that's good. I know about the heat. I don't know where you are. I'm in Florida. I just went to the pet store. I don't know if you heard that part. Maybe I was talking before you came in. I came back home, and the pet store is across the street. I didn't even have to walk that far. That's one thing I like about this location. It's like there's a Walgreens in the corner, and the other corner is a pet supermarket, and across the street is a Wawa. So it's like, but if I want to go to Walmart, I have to take the bus. It's too hot to walk. But I usually have that delivered because it's just been too hot. I'm in Florida, and they said that the heat index today was 90. Well, it felt like 100 to me because I came in and I was sweating, and I was out of breath. Had to get some cold to drink because I said I don't know how people go out there. So I just went out for a little bit, and the pet supermarket was freezing, but it didn't bother me as much because it's so hot out there. But I said maybe next time I'll have the cat food delivered. But they were out of canned food because I have it delivered. It won't come till like this evening, and I wanted to get it because I didn't have any canned food yesterday, and I wanted to get some today. You know, Louisiana. Oh yeah. Oh, it's hot down there too. Oh, it's just. I think it's getting. I don't know. It's not as dry here as Texas. I used to live in Texas, and it was so dry. I couldn't take it. I would get nosebleeds and I would be sick most of the time. But here it's humid, which is actually good for my lungs since I have dry asthma. But the heat is just too much. It's like I don't know how people can go out. I see people walking around. I haven't seen anybody jogging lately. I used to see people. So I hope, they're not jogging. I mean, saying, don't take your dogs out for a walk in the heat wave. don't walk on the sidewalk, walk on grass. It's like maybe if you take them to the dog park, you know, and if you have a car, just take them to the dog park where on the grass and let them do their thing. They say if you put your hand on the pavement and just press on the pavement and it hurts your hand, it's going to hurt the dog's paws. And somebody even told me, well, the dog's paws are like shoe leather. I said, no, they're not. It's not like they're not wearing shoes. I mean, they can burn themselves. And then you're going to feel bad if they get burned. So just have to go out. I know somebody said he doesn't like it because his dog wants him to get up at 6 in the morning. He said, well, just have to get up. So if you want to get some more sleep, just wait till you finish after you walk the dog and go back to bed, you know. Throw on some clothes and splash your face with water and go out and do it. So if you don't want to do that, don't have a dog. I didn't tell him that, but it's like, because I used to do that when we had a dog. But I was more of a morning person, but if I had a dog and if they want to get up in the morning, I would just say, all right, I get up, and just throw on some clothes. And if you're still tired, you want to sleep some more, just go back to sleep. You know, because dogs want to get up early, and they have to go. It's like us; they can't just go to the bathroom. And then somebody said he even turned on the fan so he couldn't hear his dog and closed the door. And the dog was scratching on the door, and he got upset. And I said, then take the dog for a walk. You know, if they need to go, and don't get mad if they have an accident because you want to sleep in, because it's not their fault, because they can't. You know, it's like if someone told you, well, you have to hold your bladder so I can sleep some more, and you can't use the bathroom. You're going to have an accident. I don't know. But it's like some people are like that. I said, why did you get a dog? Because a dog to me is a lot of work. We used to have a dog, like I said, a Cocker Spaniel, but my place is too small and it wouldn't work with the cats. I'd rather have cats myself. If I did have a dog, like later on, if I ever got a house in the yard, I would want a Cocker Spaniel. But cats, you don't have to walk. I've heard some people do that, but you know, I don't want to walk them. It will be 98, but feels like 108. Oh no! Is that 108 you say today? Oh, I don't know how people go outside like that. And that's one reason to have food delivered. Because I have my food delivered because I started doing it more during the pandemic. Because before I would just take the bus, and I only did it once. Excuse me. Because it was raining and it was Sunday, and the bus doesn't run on Sunday, and I needed cat litter, so I had Aldi deliver food. And I realized, you know, I need some food, so I'll just get a few things and some cat litter. And I just did that once, but during the pandemic I started doing it more. Mostly to stay out of contact at stores and stuff. And I realized how easy it was. And someone said, well, you know, you have to pay $12.95 and the bus is a lot cheaper. It is. It's a lot cheaper, but now people are not telling me that because it's so hot. And I haven't gone to Walmart on the bus in quite a while. When I think about doing it, I said, no, maybe I'll just, you know, make sure I don't run out of stuff. I'm going to have it delivered, especially like water. Can you imagine, even with a cart, going on the bus with a 32 pack of bottled water. It's heavy. And people don't realize that you have to pull it up. And they say, well, I can do it. I said, yeah, but I'm not you. I'm not as strong as you. In the heat? No. I live out in the woods. Nowhere near anything. I get most of my cat food from Chewy. Oh, yes. Oh, I know about Chewy. I've gotten Chewy a few times too in Amazon. I was buying litter from Amazon, but the litter I was getting, Amazon would be out and they had other sellers. But the last time I looked, it was like, I think it's 40-pound tub of litter. I forgot what brand. Someone was trying to sell it for $66. I'm like, that's insane, because it used to be $12. And then it went up to 14, then 16, then it was like 20, then 24. And after it got to 20, I went, no, that's too much. And someone was trying to sell one tub for $50. I said, I'll just go on Chewy, and I bought some litter. Now Walmart, sometimes I will get litter from them because there is a pet supermarket across the street, but I don't want to lug all that litter home. Hello there, Deco DIY. Welcome to the live stream. I'm glad you could come in. How are you doing today? Oh my goodness! 2 Florida dogs. Welcome. People are coming in. It's a party now. Good morning. Can only stay for a minute helping my son move a couch. Oh my. Well, thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well and staying out of the heat. It's so hot. Be careful out there in that heat. It's getting ridiculously hot. Let me see what you said, Tranquil. I hope. Wait, no, I have to drive 15 minutes to get to a small store. The selection of cat food is not good. Oh, okay. I know, because Chewy, I know Tranquil. Like the convenience store, you don't get much. And it's a lot easier. You know, I like that kind of shopping when you open the door and the groceries are on the steps. Or, well, what I have is not a porch. I don't know what to call it. It's too small to be a porch. It's small, but anyways. I like that kind of shopping, especially in this heat. Because people well, 1 or 2 people would tell me, oh, you don't need to do that. I'll take you to the store. But see, I don't know when they're going. And if I call them and say, I've done that before, I call and say, well, I need to go to the store today, so I already went. Unless someone tells me, well, you know, I do my shopping every Wednesday. So if you need to go, like call me Tuesday night, they just say, well, I'll take you, just call me. But some people say, well, I already went, so I don't want to go again. So I just do the delivery unless someone offers, like they say, hey, I'm going to the store, if I need something, then I'll just go 1 or 2 things. Especially like water, that heavy stuff, water and litter. I don't like going on the bus and toting it. I've tried that. Well, like the water, I can't get as much. I can't lift 32 bottles of water on the bus. I get home, my back will be hurting because I've done that before with less bottles, like a 12-pack, and my back still hurts. And I'm like, no, I'll just have it delivered because I think that $12.95 is worth it, even if the bus is cheaper, because I don't go as much. It saves a lot of time, and then it saves my back. I think that's worth it. But I noticed no one has said anything about, oh, you shouldn't deliver. Someone did offer me, they give me rides, but I don't know when they go shopping. So I said, well, I'm just going to go ahead and deliver, you know. I don't know what time it is, I have to check. Oh, let me see. Oh, a few more minutes, I got to check my food. I have something in the oven. You don't think like the oven in the kitchen, it makes it hot. But, you know. If you want some hot food, you know. I say that a lot. I realize I say, you know, that filler instead of like or oh or I say, you know. I don't know why I say that. I just do. It's one of those habits. Okay. I don't like to depend on anyone. I always like to have a plan for my day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes there have been times I've had to ask for help, like when I needed to move and stuff. But yeah, I don't mind asking for help, but I don't want to like depend on one person exclusively, because especially when they don't give me any idea. Like they say call me when you need to go shopping, but they have different plans. What if they've already went shopping, they don't want to go again, or their day is full and I don't know when they're going. You know, there was one friend of mine that I did ask her sometimes, like if I need to go to Walmart, and she said, oh yeah, I'm going after work. I did that a few times, but I didn't want to make a habit of it. But if someone told me, well, yeah, I'm like a shopping trip, I'll take you every Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, that's when I go shopping, and if you don't need to go, you just call me. But that one friend of mine just said, call me whenever you need to go. And I've done that with people before, like I said. I know I'm repeating myself. And they say, well, we already went shopping, and they don't want to go again, you know, which I don't blame them. Or they say, I have to babysit my grandkids, or I need something I have to do. If they gave me a schedule, like, because I don't really have a schedule for shopping myself. Like when I get low on stuff, I start getting low, then I order on Walmart and I have it delivered, and it's so much easier. And especially, like there have been times I've been sick, I just have it delivered, and I use my EBT card, my food stamp card. And if I want to buy something that needs cash, then they just take it out of my bank account. So it's much easier for me than having to depend on someone. And then I think if there's someone else who really needs it, maybe someone who's elderly, who doesn't know how to use Walmart.com, doesn't know how to use the delivery system, they go to the store, they could take them. They have room to take them because I'm able to do it myself, you know. Oh, Daisy woke up. Oh, just a couple more minutes. I have to check on my food. Like today, I just opened the door and there was the stuff. They were a little early, so oh, there it is. I said, this is my kind of shopping. And I think it's worth it. Some people say, well, you can't really afford it. I say, well, it's more than just saving money. Like Walmart.com, they'll show you how much time and money you saved. It's all about time, saving time, and saving yourself from the heat, and saving your back. And you could be, even if you just sit there and watch TV at home and sit with the kitty cats or whatever, you're not out there in the heat. So, you don't have to be out there in the store. I know delivery's gotten much more popular now. I like to do DoorDash sometimes, but it's just so expensive. It's really too expensive. So I said, I'm close to a restaurant now, so sometimes what I'll do if I want something from them, I'll just pick it up and I can walk home. Right, Daisy? I used to be like over a mile away from them, and now I don't know, it's not a mile, it's not that far, but in the heat it feels like it. I mean, just going across the street feels too much. It's like, how can people go out and work in the heat? I don't know. Daisy? Oh, look at that Daisy face. Are you just gonna sleep all day and let mommy do all the work? Said, yep. Because I'm a kitty cat. That's what I do best. I take naps. And then she gets up at night and plays. 11 o'clock, she just comes alive. Don't you, baby? Because I've been sleeping all day and recharging. Yes, she is. Such a pretty kitty. I need to move this here a little bit. Whoops! It almost fell. I don't know what happened. The tripod is lopsided. I don't know what I did, but... But it still works. Ready? So I will let that cool off. Now the live stream's over, I can eat. I guess you can eat during the live stream too. Some people actually eat during the live stream and people see them eat. So. Oh, here comes Fracky. What is it, Fracky? I think she's coming back to eat. Let's go take a look at Frack. There she is with her beautiful coat. Yeah, she's gone for some more fancy feasts. And these boxes here, you see, I think I need to get rid of them because they're not using them anymore. I have to take them out and recycling. I think I may wait. Yeah, wait till the evening because too hot. Too hot. Unless Daisy decides to use one, then I keep it. Sometimes that'll happen. She decides she wants it, but by evening, if she doesn't touch it, it's going until another box comes. Well, I think I have another box coming, a package probably tomorrow. Because it's funny, sometimes when I order from Walmart, there's certain food items, I guess maybe, I don't know why, but they'll have it shipped from the warehouse. And I'm like, okay, like chunky soup. They had the chunky soup shipped to the warehouse. And I thought, I don't know, I think maybe the non-perishables, if they're out of stock, they have it shipped. And they don't charge me because I'm already paying, the monthly fee. They don't charge me for that because otherwise they would charge you. They would charge you like $9.95 every time you have it delivered. So that's saving you money right there. So, and I thought it's kind of strange. Now I did buy a ring from Walmart.com. I've saved a bundle. It was like a $50 ring for $9. I'm like, I think I'm gonna take advantage of that. Oh, thank you. She is, isn't she? She has a pretty coat. And can you believe it? She's 16, going on 17. I don't know if she's 17 yet. I don't know when she was born. I have to ask my friend that gave her to me if she knows when she's born. She may not. Because, been so long, and she had a previous owner before that. So. And they said that she fed them nothing but people food. It's amazing they live this long. Whenever she had pot roast or pizza, popcorn, whatever it was, she gave them that. Fried chicken, fish, whatever. Like Frick, he loved pizza. And he loved tomato sauce. So, the first time he tried to take my pizza, right off the plate, I said, oh no you don't. I said, if you behave yourself, you can get a little pepperoni. And you go, it was like, I'm starving here. But I just fed him, so I would give him a little bit of pepperoni. And then he wants some more. I said, no, So he was used to that for years, so. But Frack now, she's not wanting all the people food as much. Like I give her a little bit of cheese and she sniffs it and she doesn't want it. Daisy, she likes to sniff food, but she likes her kibble. She loves the kibble. I don't know if I'll ever get her off of it, because once I run out of the kibble, I'm gonna use the wet food, and if she doesn't eat much, I'm gonna have to go back and get some more kibble, because I don't want her malnourished. I know. Have I said that before, or did I say that before you came in? I don't know, but. And they say you can introduce them, introduce the wet food. And they said it's supposed to gradually give them less and less dry food and more wet. But what if they don't want the wet? And you try and give it to them. Maybe later on, when I can afford it, I'll give her air dry, because it's better for them. They don't put it on high heat like this other food. Like they don't cook it to death. So, I don't know. It depends. It may take her a long time. Maybe one day she just might just eat all the wet food. Because if she only eats, like today she had some wet food, but it was just a tiny morsel. And then she ate the dry. Because if she barely eats the wet food every day and I give her no dry food, she's going to get sick, so. And I'm all for doing things that are better for the cats, but if a cat is stubborn and they just want what they want, and you can't just say, oh well, like some people do with kids, like if you don't eat your vegetables, you can't leave the table. You don't, you go to bed hungry. And my mom never did that. She just said, you eat what you can. And we hated liver and beets. Now my brother, he liked liver. Someone gave us some, and I thought it was pot roast, and I thought it went bad. It tasted like the meat went bad. And it didn't, it was just liver. So I said, I'm going to go get a hamburger. And my mom ate it. I don't know how she did. She said, well, I'm not going to waste it. And my brother said, well, I'll eat it. He ate all of it. And I think, I don't know what mom ate. I think she was having a sausage or something. So I'm going to go Burger King, get a hamburger, because I can't eat that stuff. And beets, she doesn't like beets, so we don't like the same things. We're like, well, my brother, what we do, he didn't like Brussels sprouts or broccoli. So like Brussels sprouts, how you get them to eat. If you made a pot roast, you just include the Brussels sprouts. And he said, oh, I like it because it tastes like meat now. Or you put cheese on the broccoli. Even when he was older, he was an adult, I still did that and got him to eat it. But my mom never said, if you don't eat all of it, then you can't leave the table. She just said, eat what you can. And most of the time we would. Like if I didn't care for broccoli, it's like, I'll eat broccoli, but I don't like it when you cook it. It smells bad when you cook it. It's like, I don't mind like when at the restaurant it's already been cooked, but at the process of cooking it just smells bad to me. But I will eat it, because they say it's like little brooms cleaning you, your colon. Or like my brother, if he didn't like he hated watermelon for the longest time, and my mom never forced him to eat it. Said, if you don't want to eat it, that's fine, we'll eat it. He would eat something else like grapes, So, and you can't do that with cats either. Well, cats, some cats just will go on a hunger strike. Or they'll just keep on meowing and meowing till you go ahead and give them something. Because you got to give them something. Even if it's not the best food, if they insist on it and you try and, shift them to another diet and they won't have it. Like I got some, it's called raw food toppers. I don't know if you've seen those. And you put a little bit, it's like little white pellets, and you put it on top of their food. It gives them a little bit of raw food. And Frack ate one up them, and Daisy wouldn't touch them. Daisy would just push them out of the bowl, so I had to end up returning it. And I just, they let me return it as long as it's not over half. And then I just got some wet food, because if they're not going to eat it, what's the point of getting it, you know? It's okay, Daisy, it's just me. I'm just fiddling with something. Let me see. It has been nice talking with you. I have to go out and mow the lawn. Oh no, hope you and the cats have a beautiful day. Well, take care of yourself and don't get too hot. Oh, it's so hot. Thank you for coming in and sticking around with my live stream. And listening to me talk and go on and on. And watching my beautiful kitty sleep. Well, at least you got to see Frack. So, thanks for coming in, and have a good day, and try to stay cool if you can. So I think we're gonna go. Time to go.